make sure you get your issue of the Springs Echo every month. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. It's the Springs Echo, even in Nashville. So, if you want to make sure that they notice you, make sure you give a big enough show. So I just had to turn around and make sure that we did a vlog and make sure the Springs Echo was remembered, because homeless are everywhere and we can do what we can to help and change it and make it for the better. So yeah, I just figured I'd try and get this view in with my favorite newspaper of the 719 and that view of, oh wait a minute, holy buckets, that makes it the Springs Echo in Nashville. Holy buckets, what do you got to accomplish and do to get a newspaper that can go anywhere? Oh, wait a minute. You gotta have a person like me that wants to make sure the Springs Echo never dies to vlogs. Anyways, fighting COVID in the 615, 719. And I'm taking out my minute to get my vlog out of the way, so that way we realize we will win in the 719. We will make a difference, and the Springs Echo will never die. It's not unless they get me. Anyways, I gotta make this vlog short because I got other things to get done. Just figured I'd turn around, take a minute to reflect and realize we can make a difference. We can find a way to help the homeless, and we can make this paper viral. Remember to get your copy of the Springs Echo as soon as it opens up, and we can get America rolling again. RR. Springs Echo. Rest in peace, Raven Cannon. We will succeed. Back out, yeah, it's true. All you gotta do is remember that we'll be better than the Gazette too. Along the way, make sure you get a copy of this newspaper. We'll be glad that you did. We're gonna try and make this the best newspaper that Colorado Springs ever did. RR. Yeah, we don't know when Corona's going to end. I can tell you this much, this is the best $2 you're ever going to spend. When it comes down to wondering where your donations go, don't worry, it's where all the homeless people know. Along the way, just turn around and remember, if you get yourself a copy of the Springs Echo, I guarantee you this, it'll be your best friend, Echo, RR. One night in Blanca, there was this legend called Jack Daniel, and he played at this little show called Blanca Bash before it was ever Blanca Bash. Okay. RR. Okay, so what's up, y'all? I'm it's Cowboy, the Real Outdoorsman Recordings. Need you to remember, just now I got the new copy of my newspaper, my job, Springs Echo. I need you to, if you find a vendor out here that's got one of these, this is the most truthful newspaper you're going to find. I love working with this newspaper, and my goal is to make this newspaper famous in Colorado Springs, something you want to pick up with pertinent information we have on solving homeless and helping the less fortunate. In this time of Corona, I want you to realize this is my baby right here. This is what I want to see turn around and be bigger than the Gazette ever was. So along the way, I need you to do me a favor. If you happen to see people out there with one of these and want to know what I'm supporting the Springs Echo. I need you to get a little Colorado fame. Your ears will love me and love you for it. But along the way, just pick up a copy, read it, and turn around and tell me if it's not one of the most informative pieces of paper we have out on these streets. I know we're facing a lot with these forest fires out here. Show them the forest fires, man. Show them how bad the haze is out there. Even though we're having forest fires that are really messing up our air quality and turning around and making it hard to believe, don't always believe everything you hear about Corona, because I'm not buying into that whole Corona aspect myself. But I want you to realize we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop because of COVID-19. We're going to keep going. We're going to try and find ways to make this newspaper bigger, vlogs to make it better, put it in your hands. We're going to try and find a way to put it into YouTube so that way you can get it even if you just want to be a subscriber to a YouTube channel if it springs up. Along the way, until then, you can always catch it on Real Outdoorsman recordings. You can always catch anything I've got to write or anything I've got to talk about with dealing with the homeless aspects. And I'm happy that we finally got the August 2020 pandemic issue out because I think this town needs this newspaper more than it needs the Gazette. So along the way, just do me a favor, if you see your local vendor with it, don't be afraid to pick it up. I'll make it worth it. One night in Blanca, there was this legend called Jack Daniel, and he played at this little show called Blanca Bash before it was ever Blanca Bash. And they didn't know where the wind would take him the next day, but he knew he needed to get it tuned and tightened up. Our last log of the night. This is the nightcapper right here. He's lost track. Oh, no, it's Legend of Jack Daniel. Blanca. Who would have ever thought that Jack Daniel would find himself in the middle of Colorado? Hey, Jack Daniel's only chance of trying to see the American dream. Are we going to make Blanca famous, Jack?
Yes, we are.
All right, so RR, and we're going to go find some more pylon survey stakes.
You know what? The needle tears a hole. chili cheddar, chili cheese Fritos that you in CJC and the fucking ramen soup. Oh my god. That's my fault.
Our last log of the night. This is the night capper right here. He lost track. Legend of Jack Daniel. Blanca. Who would have ever thought that Jack Daniel would find himself in the middle of Colorado, San Luis Valley?
Not to do what I have done. Spend your life in silence. The house rises. Now I got one foot on the planet.
This is what boredom in the RR in the 719 RR area will do. Cause you go out and perform like this. If we don't lose him first, he could suffer from blue eye syndrome for all I know. Oh, he made it, he made it, he made it. He made it. Dude. Make sure you get your issue of the Springs Echo every month. Back out, yeah, it's true. All you gotta do is remember that we'll be better than the Gazette too. Along the way, make sure you get a copy of this newspaper. We'll be glad that you did. We're gonna try and make this the best newspaper that Colorado Springs ever did.